Hello everybody, happy Bookmas Day 2. Cannot believe it's already December 2nd, and I think in all my excitement for Bookmas, I failed to realize that this means that Christmas is literally 23 days away. And I know that's the entire point of doing Bookmas, but it's just so surreal. Like, I really need to get my shopping done. I mean, I have my list, but like, it's happening, people. Like, it's officially Christmas time, and anyway, I'm so excited. So let's get into the update from yesterday. I was gonna try to read the rest of the book last night, but as you can tell, it is still facing this way, which means I have not finished it. If you're not familiar, I turn my books around on my shelf when I finished them, but day one's book was Catching Christmas. This was the book that I had read last year that I didn't really enjoy last year, and I found myself relating more to the cab driver than the lawyer, which is ironic. This year I'm not relating to him as much, which is interesting, but I do love his character because he's literally based off of Luke from Gilmore Girls, and I just picture like Luke saying all these things. I can hear the tone of voice, and I think maybe the fact that I'm seeing that so much more this year is what's making me enjoy this because it just reminds me so much of him. I know that the character Finn is based off of him, so that was intentional, but I'm just enjoying this so much more. I am a little more than halfway through, but since it's day 2, I am going to open up another book, and I will have to read that book in its entirety before I can go back to reading this. I do just want to address 2 things before I continue with this. First of all, if I DNF whatever book that I choose today, I don't know what it's going to be. Hopefully I don't DNF it. Hopefully I like it. But if I do ever DNF a book, then I don't go from there to reading any of my past books. I go to these 3 books back here that I showed in yesterday's Bookmas, or maybe it was the day before. Not sure, but I definitely talked to you guys about those 3 books that are just some extra Christmassy books. One's about the Christmas story, one is an Amish romance Christmas story, and then one is the Baxter family Christmas book from Karen Kingsbury. And those are just my extra books that I can pick up if I DNF whatever I'm reading. So that is how that's going to work. And then the other thing is I went ahead and I have been putting the rules to my giveaway in the description box. So if you're not sure what I'm talking about, basically, if you participate in the premiere chats any one of these days of my Bookmas vlogs from day 1 to, well, it's already day 2 to day 24, then your name will be entered to win a book from your Amazon wish list. Now, there are a couple rules, and by a couple, I mean I literally went out and I wrote out everything. The biggest ones are you need to have a public Amazon wish list with at least 10 books in them. I am going to gravitate towards like clean romances, historical fiction, devotional, stuff like that if I see that in your wish list. But basically anything that you're wanting, just put it in that wish list. The wish list needs to have at least 10 books so that I have something to choose from. And I don't know, I'd prefer if it wasn't like 10 books from a series. If it's like 10 separate options, I don't know. I just want to like have some variety and be able to surprise you with whatever I'm sending you. But basically, if you participate in the chats if you participated in yesterday's premiere, you participated in that one, tomorrow's, day 1 through day 5, then your name will be entered to win a book that will be announced on day 6. And then what I'm going to ask you guys to do when you comment in the premiere chats, I'm going to ask for your Instagram username, which basically will just help me know that the person who's sending me their wish list is the person who won the giveaway, just so that we're not getting like anybody sending their wish list who isn't the actual winner just so they can get a free book. I realized like I'm having you message me on my Instagram, but then I need to know what your Instagram username is just so that it's fair and the right person is getting their book. I hope that makes sense. So if you see me, if you like chat in the premiere and I'm asking you what your Instagram username is, that is why. Just so that I can write it down on a list, and then when I go through and I make my name randomizer wheels, I know like who matches up with that. I hope that makes sense. Anyway, that is the biggest thing. But if you want to go back and look at the description of this video, then all the rules will be listed there. Also for redraws, if I don't hear from the person who wins within 24 hours of announcing the winner, then I will have to redraw and choose somebody else. And then if you don't have a public Amazon wish list with at least 10 options for me to choose from, then I'll have to choose someone else. I'll be a little bit less strict on that one. If there's like 9 books in your wish list, that's okay. Like, but I want to have variety. But if you don't respond within 24 hours, I will choose someone else. I don't want it to be like too harsh. This is meant to be fun. It's meant to be like a thank you to you guys for being supportive of this channel and just like having fun. But I do want to have those rules in place so that it's fair for everybody. Anyway, let's get into picking out today's book because it's finally time to do that. So let's get out the little bag. I am just going to reach in. The first one that I touch is this one, and it is number 20. Sorry, that's not really focusing. There we go. Okay, number 20. So that would be 24, 23, 22, 21, 20. Is that it? Yes. Okay, it's a tall and skinny-ish book. Do I know what this is? Do I not? I don't know. It feels like that short story book that I had gotten in a little free library, but it also could be something that I totally don't remember. It could even be, okay, I'm just gonna open it before I just like go through mentally all the books that it could possibly be. They're so cute and fun. Let's go ahead and open this up. Gotta make sure you guys can see it because I realized in yesterday's you couldn't see what I was opening. Well, it's got a red back. Oh my gosh, this is my favorite book. It's another reread, and it's my favorite one. This is not what I thought was in here. Ah! I loved this book so much last year, and I am nervous because I didn't like that one last year, and I ended up really enjoying it. So I hope that I still enjoy this one. If not, it'll always have a special place in my heart because I related so much to the main character in this book. But oh my gosh, I love this book. I'm so excited. I need to go read this immediately. But yeah, it's A Christmas to Remember by Jenny Hale. Basically, this nanny she's going to get this one last nanny job before she gets a real job or whatever. She ends up nannying this adorable little boy and girl, and I believe it's a single father situation. I don't think their mother's in the picture at all. And so basically she's a live-in nanny. She's taking care of these kids, and he's not really that involved in their lives. And basically the whole story is her just bringing the Christmas spirit to their house and trying to get him to like get to know his kids. It's precious. I love this book so much. I can't wait. Definitely not a DNF, that's for sure. I'm so excited. Okay, just a little follow-up. I've been reading this. I read the first 2 chapters, and so far I'm enjoying it. Of course, I love this book. The kids are so cute, and I just love the relationship that the nanny girl has with them. It's just so adorable. So I'm very much enjoying this. I am not quite as engrossed as I was last year, but I think that's just because I'm already familiar with the story and I know a lot of the details. Anyway, but I love this book. It's so cute. Okay. Did I already talk about this? I don't even remember. But I definitely just rated this 5 stars for the 2nd year in a row. I love this. Oh my gosh. I'll talk more about it in tomorrow's Bookmas, like when I'm more alert and I can think clearly, but oh my gosh. There was so much in this that I didn't even remember was in here. And at first I was kind of struggling because it was like maybe I just hyped this up more in my head than how it actually was, but the ending is so good. It's so sweet and emotional, and I love it so much. Oh my goodness. I definitely don't remember as much of the like relationship aspects because I feel like last year's when I quit nannying, so it was more like on my mind, so I feel like I related more to that. So this year I was paying more attention to like the whole storyline, and it's just so cute. Love it. But now is time for the emoji of the day. Sorry for my hair being absolutely ridiculous. It's like 11 o'clock at night, but the emoji of the day today is a crown or a tiara. I don't know if there is a tiara emoji. If you can find one, put it in the chat or the comments. And I know there's a crown, so go ahead and put that in the chat if you're watching the premiere chat, or the comments if you're watching this back. If you're in the premiere chat, that can count as your entry in the giveaway. So make sure you get those in. Okay, now I was going to try to read more of Catching Christmas, but I think I need to just get ready for bed. I think I'm gonna watch one of the short videos, Christmas videos, so I might watch Superbook The First Christmas, because those are pretty short, and I love Superbook, so it would be great. I think that's what I'm gonna watch if I can find it on YouTube, and just enjoy that as I settle in and go to sleep. But with all that said, thank you so much for being here and for watching this. Please give this a like if you enjoyed it, subscribe if you're new here, and be sure that you comment. If you're watching the premiere, be sure that you comment, like I just said. And even if you're not watching the premiere, go ahead and comment those emojis and any other thoughts you have. What are you reading? Have you read this lovely gem? I know it's not for everyone. I totally get that. I don't get it, but I do understand that not everyone's gonna love this, but I love this so much. I realize there are problematic things, but it's fine. I'll talk more about that tomorrow. But anyway, thank you so much for being here. I will talk to you guys tomorrow with Bookmas Day 3. All right, have a good night. I'm the one going to have a good night. I'll talk to you tomorrow. Bye.